This is my 7th year teaching, my 2nd year here at Binghamton High School. I honestly always wanted to be a teacher. I came into school and I honestly just fell in love with teaching. I respected my teachers and I looked up to them, and then one day someone said, "You'd be a good teacher," to me. I don't remember when, but it just kind of stuck in my head. And then throughout my entire rest of my schooling, I was like, I want to be a teacher, be a teacher. And then when I got into my high school years, I already had a love of music and performing, and I continued doing that. I was an All-American in the Macy's parade, and I did that, and that really solidified for me that I want to go into music. So that's why I went into music and I became a music teacher. And now I just love to bring my love of music to my students, and I want to make it fun for them. I don't want to just, keep things the same. I like changing everything up. I like doing different stuff because this is what the students do. They evolve and they grow. So we have to do that too as teachers. And I love that aspect of my job is like, I get to try new stuff all the time with them, and I get to see what they like to do. And then I say, okay, let's do that. And I say, my favorite part is watching their creative ideas, seeing what they come up with. Because sometimes, and I see this far more often, the students don't even know how creative they actually are. They'll call me over and say, "Mr. Starr, can you take a look at this? I don't know if I like it." And I go, like, "That is awesome." And they're like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah, keep going. Your idea is really cool." And then we go from there. Like, we take those music production kids one, and we'll have them also in modern band, and they'll come in and they'll know how to record themselves playing the instruments so they can hear themselves getting better. And then we have the music production 2 students who are our college level students, and they're learning real world applications that they can go and take and go to college with. And it's a great progression to see these students do this. And I enjoy every minute of it. I'd say one of my favorite memories happened this past summer. My students sent me an email over the summer that I had in Music Production 1, and they said, "Mr. Starr, like, you need to check this out." And I emailed them right back. I said, "What do I need to check out?" Because of course they forgot to send the link, which happens. And they were like, "We recorded our own song and we released it on Spotify." And I was like, "That is so awesome," and it is really cool. And they're current students of mine right now, one of which is in Music Production 1. He took my guitar class last year, and the other one is in Music Production 2. And he actually wants to go into sound recording, and he writes his own music and everything else. So it's really, really cool. That was a really cool experience for me, because then my students were like, "Hey, look, I did this." And they used the recording techniques that they did in my class. One of my goals really is to, I guess, never settle. And, I always want to improve myself and make sure that I'm doing the best teaching possible for my students, so that way they get the best education they can.